Look, if you're here for a lengthy motivational speech backed by Eye of the Tiger, then please just leave the video now. In my experience, those cleverly crafted sentences about working hard and never giving up never really produce real sustainable motivation. This video is for people who feel really unmotivated and trying to grow their gaming channels, because ultimately motivation is essential for success on YouTube. And although this video won't have any cinematic music, fancy editing or happy endings, I think it could probably be the most important video you watch all year. G'day, my name's Marcus. I'm YouTube certified, but although I've worked on multiple successful gaming channels, I understand that getting views and subscribers can be extremely difficult. So I created this channel because I have a passion for YouTube and I want to help you properly grow every aspect of your gaming channel as quickly and easily as possible. In this video, I'm going to talk about motivation, or rather the secret driving force behind motivation, which is proper goal setting. The video is actually a live consultation call I had with a member of one of my courses, and I just had to share it because I felt that it would really help a lot of people. It's practically a raw one-on-one conversation, so it might not be super stimulating or entertaining or have any flashy bells or whistles, but if you really want to learn about the driving force behind motivation and how to properly implement goal setting, please do yourself a favor and watch it or just listen to it all the way to the end. Again, it is a conversation, so we might jump around a bit, but when you watch it all the way to the end, because when you get there, I think it will all make a lot of sense, and I really think you'll get a lot out of it.
So I guess the next one I wanted to talk about is kind of like your plan, or what I call goal setting. And often like goal setting you kind of shy away from because it's kind of like that woo-woo thing that your teachers tell you at school. It's like, you got to set goals to do this and whatever. It's really weird and boring, but it's actually kind of important, I think. So I think the reason that it's important, well, there's two reasons. So the first is it gives you something to aim for. So for example, if I said my goal was to get 52 subscribers in a year, and I'm just saying that because there's 52 weeks in a year, it makes it easier, then I know, okay, my plan then has to be, I have to, at bare minimum, get one subscriber a week. And then you can start strategizing as to how you're going to get one subscriber a week. If you just like, in general, I want to grow my channel, like that grow your channel could be one subscriber in a month. Like that's still growth, but I'm pretty sure most people wouldn't be very satisfied with that. So if you figure out what your goal is, then it's going to help with, first of all, actually setting into action a plan, because it's not, it really isn't about just throwing random videos out and hoping that they're going to get seen. Like there really is, well, most people who become successful really do have an actual plan. And then the second thing is, when you set your goals, I recommend adding in a why. Okay, I want to hit 1,000 subscribers in a year. Well, why? You need to have some actual motivation to hit that goal. Otherwise, it's kind of meaningless. Or you need to actually know why you're doing what you do. Otherwise, I mean, you're just kind of wandering around in the dark. So if I say I want to hit 1,000 subscribers and someone asks me why, if I don't have a good reason, then what's kind of going to motivate me to actually keep going and getting those subscribers? So when I first started, for example, my goal was subscribers, but then when I learned a bit more about it, I changed one of my goals, and like I had multiple, to getting comments, because comments, and my why was that if someone is engaged enough to leave a comment, then I probably impacted that person in probably a positive way, hopefully. Like some of them hate comments, obviously, but in a positive way. And my why was I wanted to impact people and I wanted to improve people's lives through gaming and comedy. So once I had that and I knew that was what my goal was, it made all the work so much easier. You know, I'd be stressing, I'd be staying up till like 12 making a video or whatever, but I'd know that the 30 comments I got last week or whatever, that 30 people I'd impacted 30 people's lives and improved them in some way because of the videos I made. And that was a lot more motivation than just, you know, I've got my subscriber count now has the number 30 attached to it. And I'm not saying subscribers like is a bad goal to get to, but whatever your goal is, you need to have a why attached to it and then an actionable plan. So I would probably recommend after this sitting down, and if you want, you can contact me, and I'm actually working on something, but I'll try and send it to you if I finish it up. But basically it's like a goal setting template. So you can set goals that are actually going to be helpful, not just kind of like going to loom over your head and make you feel depressed when you don't reach them.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I'll try and send that through if I get going. But in summary, I think setting a goal, setting goals for your channel will really help with motivation, especially if those goals have a why attached to them, and like a genuine why, not just like I want to make the world a better place. Like, if that is your why, then great. But so many people say that, but the real reason is they're actually insecure and they just want people to approve of them. It doesn't sound as good as I want to make the world a better place, but I want to make the world a better place wasn't the truth. And then secondly, once you have your goals written down, you can actually analyze them and be like, okay, these are my goals. How am I going to get here?
I guess I always kind of thought about subscribers just myself, and just when I put out a video, like just having people watch it, and I don't know, just my time and effort, you know, being seen by other people. And I hope they like enjoy it themselves. But
so you got to analyze yourself and figure out what your actual why is. Like, even if it's your why might seem selfish to you, but if it's the truth, then you're going to be a lot better off focusing on that, as opposed to something that sounds good but isn't actually why you're doing it.
I mean, my why, like, I know a lot of people just think about money and whatnot, but like me myself, I think it would just be really cool to have like a community, like to talk about stuff, and just have I don't know, YouTube community. That's all I have to say about that.
Okay, great. So that's like a goal, for example, and I'll just interrogate you kind of to show you what I mean. So that's your goal. Why is that your goal? Why do you want a community to hang out with and speak with?
Well, I think it would be, I think it would be fun to, first of all, the hugest thing is fun. Second of all, who knows, here or there I might learn something for myself. And I don't know, entertainment, I guess.
Okay, cool. So I think like that makes total sense. But I would definitely think a bit more about that. Because if that is your goal, you need to have like if you really want to be motivated to get it, you probably want to have a very clear answer to that why. Does that make sense? Yeah. Because that's the thing that's going to keep you going when things get tough. And I'm pretty sure like Apex Legends is a really challenging community to break into. So
oh my gosh, yes,
I can imagine.
Okay, I have to tell you this quick. All right, so there's 2 Reddit pages that I like post my videos to occasionally. There's just the main Reddit page with like 800,000 followers or whatever, and there's the Apex University, which is like kind of really built for like the videos that I make, which is like learning about Apex Legends. Okay, so I go post like a video onto like the normal Apex Legends page. It gets like negative downvotes and like so many hate comments. Like, it's kind of unbelievable. And then I go post it to the Apex University, and it just gets like, I think like my videos, they get somewhere around like 8-10 upvotes. Like, I mean, like they do pretty well on there. I get a lot of positive comments. Like, I can I can see like that like normal Apex Legends community is like pretty toxic. Like dang.
Yeah, so it'll be tough, I think. And now that since you've established like the second part of that, since you've established what your why is, and once you figure out why you want to achieve that goal, then you can say, okay, my goal is to build a community. Well, what's your definition of community? What is your community? How is interacting and learning with your community, how are you physically going to do that? Because if you don't know what that is, you're not going to be able to recognize that when it happens. Then once you define that, you can set actionable steps into place. So for example, it could be, I want to make sure that I get, I don't know, 15 upvotes on this community on at least every post, because that will show me that I'm actually making a difference to this community and whatever. And this, like, I'm just pulling this all out of my head, so that might not be a good thing. But once you have that actionable step, then you can start, and that, you know, that that's your goal and that's what's going to motivate you. You can go, okay, and you can sit down and be like, how am I going to get more upvotes on these posts? Well, maybe I can write a better description, put more time into writing a description for this post. Maybe I can make better thumbnails so people are more likely to click on it. Maybe whatever it is, but then you can actually start working towards achieving a goal that's actually going to mean something to you. Does that make sense? Yeah, you probably want to, at some stage, think about that and have, because like that, and take some time if you need to, because that hour or half an hour of time that you spent really thinking about that and really getting into why you want to do what you do and how you're going to do it will literally like change your life for like the next year if you plan on doing YouTube for the next year. So like if it takes you a week of like looking at this like every day and trying to figure out like, why am I actually doing it? What am I actually putting into place a plan? It will like completely, like when I did it, I don't know how much of my story you listened to, but like it took me like a year to get like 60 subscribers. And when I figured out like what I was doing, I like it was like, I don't know, 500 subscribers in a month, because I then knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
But
I did watch, like, I watched all the Grow Your Gaming channel videos. Yeah, I got
okay,
really
cool.
good insight. Yeah. You said you had some like bad laptop and it took a long time for you to learn and stuff.
Yeah. my setup was absolute garbage.
That's not good. Yeah, but yeah, this course though, like, dang, I can see how I'm spoiled.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, it's
awesome.
good. I mean, you've got a competitive advantage.
Oh yeah, for sure.